followers. I mean, the question I would pose to you would be, how do you maintain a kind of spiritual humbleness? How do you protect yourself from the pitfall of al-ujub bin nafs, becoming amazed with yourself? Because popularity, it can be a disease, and it can be something that very, very subtly seeps into the heart of a person.
I think different people are on different levels and they deal with it differently. I normally have a lot of secret deeds that I do, that I'm happy with between me and Allah. If you notice, I like to drive on my own. I have my me time. It's between me and Allah. I know what I do in my... I like to be on my own because away from the hustle and the bustle of the people. And a lot of the times I enjoy working with the underprivileged, with people who are, I mean, I don't need to give away what I do, but it's just me. May Allah make it easy. And I definitely, I know for a fact that for me, by the will of Allah, so far, I can guarantee you, I'm sure you guys probably felt the same, I like to treat people with believing that they're better than me. That's how I like to treat people. And no matter who they are, that's the way we speak with humility and humbleness. Yes, I may have my own weaknesses. If they're genuine people who raise that to me, I definitely take it on board. I can change things. Even if I've said something, I'm not one who's afraid to apologize and say, I'm sorry, it was a mistake, no matter how. And a lot of people don't have that quality. I'm not saying that I'm any better than them, but I've learned that, you know what, you can't do that. Another thing is, as far as possible, I try to, keep people within the fold. I'm not one to find an excuse to take them out. I'm one to find an excuse to keep them in and bring them in. And there's a very, very big difference. I've noticed a lot of young people in their da'wah, sometimes they're very fast to actually, like I said earlier, find the worst possible meaning of something that someone has said. Whereas husnul dhann is a basic teaching of Islam, and the guy said, no, but we knew. I mean, we notice the quality of people changes. Another thing is, I come from a third world country. We've been through very difficult times. At the moment, we're going through very, very tough times.
Hyperinflation and all those things in Zimbabwe.
Absolutely. The currency being completely deleted and so on. And a lot of people are struggling. And, it's not a joke. It's not easy. But alhamdulillah, to be able to help people, even give them a good word, is a very big ibadah that many of us don't consider. A lot of people think, it's to do only with salah, zakah, and so on. Whereas that is absolutely important. I'm not taking away from its importance, but there are other things that are also important that we tend to take for granted. And I remember the ones I said, look, people sometimes only look at salah, zakah. I had a refutation, people saying, look, this guy is saying salah is not important and zakah is not important. That's not what we're saying. This is what I mean. You can never get it right. So sometimes you have people or family members or someone who says, did you see what this guy said about you? I said, I don't need to know. We've got to know what you think Allah is saying about you on the day of Qiyamah. You're writing your book, write it well. I'm writing a book, you're writing a book. That's my book, your book. For the day of Qiyamah, I better write it proper, the best possible book. So may Allah make it easy. I think it is a problem when people get a little bit of fame.
Yes.
I've seen people change, but I want everyone to know that if you think I've changed, please tap me on my shoulders, let me know, send me a nasty email in the most direct, abusive way. It will still help me. It will help me, mashallah.
On that point, you were talking about husnul dhann and like refutation.